In the deep silence of space, a giant spaceship floated gracefully. It was the SS Voyager, a marvel of technology designed to travel to distant galaxies. Inside the ship, many humans were asleep in special pods, dreaming of adventure. They had been in cryo sleep for hundreds of years, waiting for the day they would explore new worlds and meet new species. One quiet morning, an alarm blared suddenly through the ship. Bright red lights flashed everywhere, waking up the crew. In one of the pods, Captain Lisa stirred. She blinked her eyes open, feeling groggy and confused. "What's happening?" she thought. She remembered the mission to explore and discover, but now everything felt wrong. As the captain climbed out of her pod, she noticed others waking up too. Dr. Sam, the ship's scientist, was rubbing his eyes, while Maya, the healer, stumbled out of her pod looking worried. "What's going on?" Maya asked, her voice shaky. Lisa looked around, her heart racing. "I don't know." "Let's check the control room," she said. The three of them hurried down the dark corridor, their footsteps echoing in the stillness. When they reached the control room, the screens were flashing with warnings. "Systems failing," one read. "Cryopods malfunctioning." Dr. Sam quickly went to work, typing on the console. "We've lost power in many sections of the ship," he reported. "We need to regain control before we drift into danger." Just then, a strange noise came from outside. The ship shook, and they all grabbed onto the control panel. "What was that?" Maya gasped, her eyes wide. Lisa leaned closer to the window and gasped. "Look, there are ships outside, and they're not human!" she exclaimed. The view was stunning but frightening. Many alien ships hovered nearby, their designs unlike anything the humans had ever seen. "Are they friendly?" Dr. Sam wondered, anxiety creeping into his voice. "What if they attack?" "We need to communicate," Lisa said, her mind racing. "We can't fight!" "We have to show them we mean no harm." The ship's alarms continued to blare, and Lisa felt a surge of determination. "Let's use our training. We can use gestures to show them we come in peace." With that, the crew began to prepare. They found some blankets and pillows in the storage room. "What are we doing with these?" Maya asked, confused. "Trust me," Lisa said, a smile creeping onto her face. "We'll show them the power of kindness." They stepped onto the ship's deck, where the strange alien ships loomed closer. Lisa raised her arms, holding the blanket high above her head. "We come in peace," she shouted, though she wasn't sure if they could hear her. Dr. Sam and Maya joined her, holding their own blankets and smiling brightly. The aliens, who looked curious but cautious, watched the humans closely. "What if they think we're crazy?" Dr. Sam whispered. But Lisa only smiled wider. "Sometimes kindness is the strongest weapon we have." To their surprise, one of the alien ships moved closer. It had colorful lights flashing and strange symbols on its hull. A small figure appeared on the screen. It looked curious, its eyes big and bright. Lisa felt hope rising inside her. The alien ship slowly opened a hatch, revealing a creature with green skin and long arms. It looked at the humans, then back at its ship. "What are they doing?" Maya whispered, her voice filled with excitement. The alien pointed at them, then to its own heart, as if trying to understand. Lisa took a deep breath, feeling the weight of the moment. "Let's show them," she said. With that, the humans hugged each other tightly, smiling and laughing. They waved their arms, inviting the aliens to join them. To everyone's surprise, the alien creature tilted its head and began to mimic their gestures. It hugged itself and made a strange but endearing sound, a mix of curiosity and joy. Lisa's heart soared. Perhaps this was the start of something wonderful. The humans had awakened, not just from cryo sleep, but into a new way of connecting with the galaxy. They were ready to discover the power of Cuddles and the magic of friendship. As the alien ship approached, the humans felt a mix of fear and excitement. What would happen next? Would the aliens embrace their message of peace? Only time would tell, but one thing was clear. This journey was only just beginning. As the alien ship hovered closer, the humans felt a mix of excitement and fear. The creature with green skin floated out of the hatch. It had big eyes that sparkled with curiosity. Lisa took a deep breath, reminding herself that they had come to make friends, not enemies. "We can do this," she whispered to herself. The alien approached slowly, its long arms swaying gently. Lisa stepped forward, her heart racing. "Hello," she called out, waving her arms in a friendly gesture. "We come in peace." To her surprise, the alien made a similar gesture, waving back. It pointed to its chest, then to Lisa, as if asking who she was. Lisa smiled and pointed to herself. "I'm Lisa, captain of the SS Voyager," she said, hoping the alien understood. The green creature tilted its head and made a series of musical sounds. It was unlike anything the humans had ever heard, soft, melodic, and inviting. Dr. Sam leaned closer, trying to decipher the alien's language. "I think it's trying to communicate," he said, excitement lighting up his face. "Let's show them we're friendly," Maya suggested. She pulled out her blanket and held it out like a flag. "This is a sign of peace," she exclaimed. The alien seemed to understand. It reached out, touching the blanket with its long fingers. Then it made a sound that resembled laughter, a series of chirps and whistles that echoed through the air. The humans exchanged glances, their worries fading as they felt the warmth of this unexpected connection. Encouraged, Lisa knelt down and gestured for the alien to come closer. "Would you like to join us?" she asked, her voice filled with hope. The creature studied her for a moment, then nodded slowly. It floated down, landing gracefully on the deck. "Welcome," Lisa said, her voice bright. "What's your name?" The alien paused, then pointed to its chest again, making a series of sounds. "Grilak," it finally said. Though it sounded different from the way humans spoke, the name echoed like music, making the humans smile. "Grilak!" they repeated together, finding joy in the sound. Lisa felt a sense of relief. They had made their first connection. The humans and Grilak began to communicate through gestures and drawings. Dr. Sam quickly grabbed a piece of paper and began to sketch pictures of their ship, the stars, and Earth. Grilak watched closely, its big eyes wide with wonder. As the sun set, the spaceship illuminated with soft lights, creating a cozy atmosphere. The humans set up a small area for their new friend. They spread out the blankets and offered some snacks from their supplies, simple things like fruit bars and nuts. Grilak inspected the food curiously, then picked up a fruit bar with its fingers. Maya smiled and encouraged the alien to try it. "It's good. You'll like it," she said, her voice warm and inviting. Grilak took a cautious bite, and its eyes lit up with delight. It made a series of joyful sounds, bouncing lightly on its feet. The humans laughed, feeling a sense of camaraderie grow. This alien, once a potential threat, was now a friend. They shared stories, even though they didn't understand each other completely. With every gesture and sound, their bond deepened. As the night wore on, Grilak invited the humans to join it in a dance. It moved gracefully, its long arms flowing like ribbons in the air. Lisa, Dr. Sam, and Maya exchanged amused glances, then decided to join in. They wiggled and twirled, laughing together. The ship echoed with joy, and for the first time, the fear of the unknown seemed far away. But just then, a warning alarm rang through the ship. The lights flickered, and the cheerful atmosphere turned tense. The humans looked at each other, worry in their eyes. "What's happening?" Lisa asked, glancing back at the control panel. Dr. Sam hurried to check the readings. "There's another ship approaching," he shouted, urgency in his voice. "It looks armed." Grilak's expression changed from joy to concern. It pointed to the approaching ship and made urgent sounds, clearly worried about the new threat. "What do we do?" Maya asked, feeling the tension rise. Lisa took a deep breath. "We stand together," she said, looking at her friends and then at Grilak. "We will face this challenge as one team." As they prepared for what was to come, they knew this was just the beginning of their adventure in a galaxy full of strange encounters and powerful connections. The atmosphere inside the SS Voyager was tense as the crew prepared to face the approaching alien ship. Alarms rang loudly, and bright red lights flashed throughout the control room. Lisa, Dr. Sam, and Maya stood side by side, ready to protect their new friend, Grilak. "Stay close, Grilak!" Lisa called, her heart pounding. The alien nodded, its large eyes filled with determination. It pointed to the screen, where a dark, menacing ship drew closer. The crew could see its weapons glowing ominously. "We need to think fast," Dr. Sam said, typing furiously on the control panel. "They're almost here. We can't fight them. We have to find a way to communicate." Maya nodded, her mind racing. "What if we show them our peaceful intentions again? We have to remind them of the kindness we shared with Grilak." Lisa's face lit up with an idea. "Yes! Let's start the cuddle movement." She grabbed the blankets and pillows from earlier, holding them high. "If we can show them how friendship works, maybe they will understand." Dr. Sam looked confused. "The cuddle movement? Are you serious?" "Yes!" Maya exclaimed. It worked with Grelak. Let's show them that we come in peace and that we believe in hugs and kindness. As the dark ship loomed closer, Lisa and Maya quickly spread the blankets and arranged the pillows on the deck. They positioned themselves in the center, smiling and waving at the approaching ship. Grelak watched, unsure but curious. With a deep breath, Lisa shouted, "We are humans! We believe in the power of hugs and cuddles. We want to be friends." The crew held their arms out wide, demonstrating their intention. They moved together, creating a big group hug, their laughter echoing through the ship. Grelak tilted its head, trying to understand this strange display. Suddenly, the dark ship halted. Its weapons powered down, and a beam of light shone down, illuminating the humans. From within the dark ship, a figure emerged. It was another alien, tall and imposing, with shimmering silver skin and fierce red eyes. "Who are you?" the alien demanded, its voice deep and commanding. "Why do you show such foolishness in the face of danger?" Lisa stepped forward, her heart racing but her spirit strong. "We are the crew of the SS Voyager. We are not here to fight, we want peace. We believe in the power of friendship and cuddles." The alien's eyes narrowed, studying them with suspicion. "Cuddles? What do you mean?" Dr. Sam took a deep breath, trying to find the right words. "Cuddles are a way to show warmth and care. We believe that showing kindness can help us understand each other. It can bring peace." Maya chimed in. "We just showed Grelak. It enjoyed our kindness and it wants to be friends. We can all learn from each other." The tall alien looked puzzled. It exchanged glances with Grelak, who nodded excitedly, encouraging the other alien to join them. The atmosphere was thick with tension as everyone waited to see what would happen next. Finally, the silver alien stepped forward cautiously. "You believe in hugs and warmth? In a galaxy filled with battles, you choose this?" "Yes," Lisa replied, her voice steady. "We believe in understanding and love. If you want to join our cuddle movement, we welcome you." The tall alien hesitated, its fierce expression softening slightly. Grelak floated closer to the newcomer, holding out a blanket as an invitation. The silver alien looked at the blanket, then at the humans. Slowly, it reached out, touching the fabric. "Show me this." "Cuddle," it said, sounding unsure. With that, the humans opened their arms wide, inviting the alien into the center of their hug. Hesitantly, the tall alien stepped forward, its body tense. The crew wrapped their arms around it, and for a moment, time seemed to stand still. To everyone's surprise, the alien began to relax. It let out a deep breath and wrapped its long arms around the humans, completing the hug. Laughter erupted from the humans, joy filling the room. Grelak joined in, its voice chiming in delight. "This is different," the silver alien said, a hint of confusion mixed with wonder in its voice. "I feel warmth. I have never felt this before." The humans smiled, knowing they had made a breakthrough. "This is just the beginning," Lisa said. "Together we can create a movement that spreads kindness across the galaxy." As they pulled away from the hug, Lisa looked around at her crew and their new friends. The cuddle movement had begun, and they felt the power of connection growing stronger with each moment. The galaxy would soon discover that love and understanding were the true forces to be reckoned with. As the first light of dawn broke through the stars, the SS Voyager buzzed with energy and excitement. The crew, along with their new friends Grelak and the silver alien named Zyner, prepared for the unexpected showdown. They had made new friends, but the dark ship still lingered in the distance, its intentions unclear. "Are we ready?" Lisa asked, glancing around the control room. Everyone nodded, a mix of determination and nervousness in their eyes. The ship was still approaching, and it was now or never. "We need to communicate with them," Dr. Sam said, his fingers flying over the control panel. "But first we should find out what they want." Zyner looked at the screen, its red eyes filled with concern. "They may not understand our friendship. They might come to fight." Maya stepped forward, her heart racing. "Then let's show them the cuddle movement. We need to prove that kindness can overcome fear." Lisa smiled, feeling a surge of hope. "Yes! We'll stand united. We will show them that love is stronger than hate." As the dark ship drew closer, the humans spread out colorful blankets on the deck once more. This time, they invited everyone to join in the cuddle movement, from Grelak to Zyner. The crew stood together, ready to face whatever came next. Suddenly, alarms blared again. The dark ship had launched a smaller craft, and it sped toward them. A sense of dread filled the air. "Brace yourselves!" Dr. Sam shouted as he prepared to communicate with the newcomers. The small ship landed with a thud, and its hatch opened. Out stepped a group of tall, armored aliens with fierce expressions. They carried weapons, and their presence filled the room with tension. "Who are you?" The leader growled, his voice sharp and loud. "You think Hugs and Cuddles can save you?" Lisa stepped forward, trying to stay calm. "We are the crew of the SS Voyager. We come in peace. We want to show you that kindness is more powerful than weapons." The leader laughed, a cruel sound that echoed in the control room. "You think your weak hearts can change the galaxy? We are warriors! We take what we want." Xynor stepped beside Lisa, its silver skin shimmering in the light. "We have shown you warmth and friendship. Why do you choose violence?" The leader looked taken aback, but then his expression hardened. "Friendship is a weakness. We will destroy you!" The crew prepared for a fight, but Lisa raised her hand. "Wait, before you attack, let us show you what true strength is." She turned to her crew and their new friends. "Let's do it. The Cuddle movement can help us here." Together, they held hands and formed a circle around the approaching aliens. "Join us!" Lisa shouted. "Feel the power of connection!" The armored aliens looked at each other, confusion on their faces. The humans smiled and held their arms wide open, inviting them to step closer. Grelak floated in front, its large eyes shining with hope. The leader hesitated, his grip tightening around his weapon. "What are you doing?" "You're foolish!" "Not foolish," Maya replied. "Brave. We are brave enough to show you love and friendship." One of the armored aliens, a younger one, looked unsure. What if we try?" The leader frowned but said nothing. Slowly, the young alien stepped forward, and to everyone's surprise, the others followed. They moved cautiously into the circle of Hugs, their weapons lowered but not forgotten. The crew surrounded them, wrapping their arms around the newcomers. "You are safe," Lisa whispered, hoping to reach their hearts. "We are here to help you, not to hurt you." The leader finally stepped forward, a look of doubt in his eyes. "You really think this can work?" "Yes," Dr. Sam chimed in. "Together we can change the galaxy. We can fight hatred with love." As the Cuddle movement enveloped them all, something incredible happened. The once cold and hardened aliens began to soften. They looked around, feeling the warmth of friendship wash over them. The leader took a deep breath, his posture relaxing. Maybe we have been wrong. Maybe this is strength." In that moment, the tension melted away. The big showdown transformed into a powerful display of unity. As the crew and the newcomers held each other close, laughter and joy filled the air, breaking down the walls that had separated them for so long. They had chosen love over war. The Cuddle movement was alive, and it would change the galaxy forever. As they stood together, everyone knew this was only the beginning of a new adventure, one where kindness would always triumph over hatred. The SS Voyager floated among the stars, a bright beacon of hope in a vast, dark galaxy. Inside, laughter and warmth filled the ship as the crew celebrated their incredible victory. The Cuddle movement had brought together humans and their once-enemy aliens, paving the way for a new beginning. Lisa, Maya, Dr. Sam, Grelak, and Xynor gathered in the control room sharing stories of their adventures. The mood was light, and everyone felt the joy of newfound friendship. "Who would have thought Hugs could change the galaxy?" Maya said, grinning at Grelak, who floated happily beside her. "I knew from the start," Grelak replied, its eyes twinkling with excitement. "Cuddles hold great power." Dr. Sam nodded, looking around at their new friends. "Now we have a chance to teach others. We can spread the Cuddle movement beyond just our ships." Xynor smiled, its silver skin glimmering in the soft lights of the room. "I never believed in such things before. But now I see that kindness can change hearts." Lisa's eyes sparkled with determination. "Let's send a message to the Galactic Council. They need to hear our story. If we can show them the strength of friendship, we can prevent future wars." The crew jumped into action. They prepared a broadcast, eager to share their experience. With Grelak and Xynor by their side, they crafted a heartfelt message about how the Cuddle movement had transformed their lives. When the message went live, it spread like wildfire across the galaxy. Ships and stations tuned in, their inhabitants curious to hear about the unusual alliance formed between humans and aliens. People listened as the crew spoke about the power of hugs and understanding. "Kindness does not have a color," Lisa said passionately. "It does not have a shape or size. It is a feeling we can all share." As the broadcast ended, the control room erupted in cheers. "We did it!" Maya shouted, her voice filled with excitement. But the true test was yet to come. Soon after, the Galactic Council called for a meeting to discuss the growing support for the Cuddle movement. The crew of the SS Voyager would represent all those who believed in peace. On the day of the meeting, the crew stood before the Galactic Council, a diverse group of alien leaders. Each one held a position of power, and their faces were stern. The crew felt nervous, but they stood united, ready to share their message. "Welcome, humans and allies," the council leader began. "You have made quite an impression with your broadcast. We are curious about this Cuddle movement. Explain to us why we should accept such an idea." Dr. Sam stepped forward. "We believe that love and kindness are more powerful than weapons. When we showed friendship to our former enemies, they responded positively. They felt the warmth of acceptance, and it changed everything." Ziner added, "By embracing our differences, we discovered that we are not so different after all. We all want peace and connection. The Cuddle movement is about breaking down walls." The council members exchanged glances, some looking skeptical while others seemed intrigued. The leader nodded slowly. "And what do you propose we do?" "We ask you to join us," Lisa said boldly. "Together we can create a galaxy united by friendship. We can promote the Cuddle movement throughout the stars. Imagine a future where love prevails over war." The room fell silent. The council members whispered among themselves, weighing their options. Finally, the leader spoke again. "If this is the path you choose, we will support you. We will help spread your message and encourage others to join." Cheers erupted from the crew. Their hearts swelled with joy as they realized that their dream of a peaceful galaxy was within reach. Over the following months, the Cuddle movement took off. From one corner of the galaxy to the other, people began to embrace the power of hugs and understanding. Ships and planets celebrated Cuddle Days, where everyone came together to share their stories and promote peace. As the SS Voyager traveled from planet to planet, the crew saw the transformation unfold. They met families who had once feared each other, now hugging and laughing as they shared meals together. With each passing day, the galaxy became a little brighter, a little warmer. The bond between humans and aliens grew stronger, proving that kindness could indeed overcome even the deepest divisions. Lisa, Maya, Dr. Sam, Grelak, and Xynor stood on the deck of their ship, looking out at the stars. "This is just the beginning," Lisa said, smiling at her friends. "A peaceful future awaits us, one cuddle at a time." With hearts full of hope, the crew knew they were part of something truly special. The Cuddle movement had changed their lives, and they would continue to spread the message of love and connection throughout the galaxy forever.